Many of us have probably experienced this before going to bed at night. Mix a small spoonful of honey water and drink it warm. That night's sleep will be unusually peaceful and sweet. The next morning, you wake up feeling reborn, full of energy. This magical experience is not just folk wisdom or psychological comfort. Behind it lies solid support from modern medical and nutritional research. Honey is known as liquid gold, and its value goes far beyond simply adding flavor. This is a precious nutritional product that has passed through thousands of years of human civilization and is cherished in many cultures from east to west. Thousands of years ago in ancient Egypt, honey was not only a sacred offering, but was also used as medicine and played an important role in preserving medicinal herbs. Looking back at ancient Greece, Hippocrates, considered the father of medicine, often used honey to treat intestinal ailments and external wounds. In ancient Vietnamese civilization, the classic medical text Hai Thong, Wai Tong, Tam, penned by the great physician Hai Thong Lan Ang, also classified honey as a top-grade remedy, confirming its many benefits such as moistening the lungs, detoxifying, regulating digestion, and nourishing the skin. The most vivid modern proof of honey's miraculous properties comes from archaeological discoveries. Scientists have found jars of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, preserved for over 3,000 years without spoiling. This phenomenon reveals the secret of honey's natural preservative ability, with extremely low moisture and very high sugar concentration. It creates a special environment where most microorganisms cannot survive. This strong natural antibacterial property is also the core reason honey is considered an ideal health food.
However,
honey's true value lies not only in its ability to remain intact over time, but also in the fact that just one small spoonful a day can quietly help the body repair and enhance health. In the next part, we will systematically analyze the diverse health benefits that honey brings. At the same time, we will guide you on how to choose, use effectively, and store it properly. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, remember to hit the subscribe button. It's the warmest support for us to keep creating. Now let's begin the sweet journey to explore the 8 wonderful health benefits of honey. The first benefit of honey is supporting sleep and calming the nervous system. We often think of sleep as mere rest, but in fact, it is the golden time for the body to recover and deeply maintain itself. The effectiveness of this recovery system depends heavily on the liver, an important organ that needs a steady supply of energy throughout the night. This is the stage where honey truly shines. Honey can play this role thanks to its natural combination of glucose and fructose. These two simple sugars are quickly absorbed by the body, providing direct and efficient fuel for the liver, which works actively at night to perform functions like metabolism, detoxification, and cell regeneration. Many people wake up suddenly around 3 to 4 a.m., feeling their heart race and experiencing restlessness. The deeper cause is often low nighttime blood sugar levels. At that point, the body activates an emergency response, releasing adrenaline to raise blood sugar. However, this stress hormone also wakes the brain from deep sleep. Taking a small spoonful of honey before bed can help prevent this by releasing energy steadily, allowing the liver to function smoothly, ensuring the brain's circadian rhythm during deep sleep remains uninterrupted and helping you sleep soundly until morning. Besides providing energy, honey can also subtly regulate the nervous system. It stimulates the brain to produce serotonin, known as the happiness hormone, which stabilizes mood and reduces stress. At night, the body naturally converts daytime serotonin into melatonin, the key signal that helps us fall asleep and ensures sleep quality. Compared to the forced drowsiness of sleeping pills, honey offers a natural, gentle, safe sleep aid without side effects. Therefore, for people who don't sleep deeply, wake up often, or have nightmares, or for those who frequently overthink, due to mental work, menopausal women, and middle-aged men, honey's sleep-supporting effect is especially noticeable. The second benefit of honey is restoring intestinal health. In today's fast-paced lifestyle, digestive issues have almost become a common health concern. Irregular eating habits, eating too quickly, and prolonged psychological stress are gradually wearing down the digestive system, leading to symptoms such as stomach pain, bloating, and constipation, and even gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD. We need to realize that the intestines are not only a digestive organ, but also the body's largest immune barrier, and are considered the second brain influencing emotions. In this aspect, honey acts as a gentle yet effective internal healer. Scientific studies have discovered natural antibacterial compounds in honey, such as hydrogen peroxide, various organic acids, and flavonoids that can fight the stomach's number one enemy, Helicobacter pylori H. pylori. The prolonged growth of this bacterium is one of the key causes of chronic gastritis, stomach ulcers, and even stomach cancer. Clinical research from Malaysia has also confirmed this. Reports show that daily consumption of special honey water significantly reduces pylori infection levels and improves unpleasant stomach symptoms. Not only that, honey water can also form a thin but effective protective layer over the stomach lining, acting like armor to soothe direct irritation from stomach acid. This is especially beneficial for those with chronic gastritis or who are prone to ulcers. Moving on to the intestines, the oligosaccharides in honey water are an excellent food source for beneficial gut bacteria such as lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. This natural prebiotic effect helps promote the growth of good bacteria while inhibiting harmful bacteria. This not only makes bowel movements easier, but, more importantly, a healthy gut microbiome also boosts the immune system, reduces allergic reactions, and through the gut-brain axis, can positively influence emotional stability. Therefore, although honey water is not a medicine, for those with irregular schedules, who often eat out, suffer from constipation or diarrhea, it is truly the most natural and accessible daily regulating option. The third benefit of honey water is its anti-cancer and anti-aging properties. Many people may wonder, honey water is sweet, so how could it possibly relate to cancer? Prevention? The key lies in the nature of fully ripened, natural honey, which is completely different from industrial refined sugar. It's like a natural treasure chest containing countless bioactive nutrients. Honey water is rich in valuable plant polyphenols and flavonoids, powerful antioxidants that act as cell protectors in the body. They effectively neutralize harmful molecules known as free radicals, thereby reducing oxidative damage to cell DNA, preventing abnormal cell mutations, and building a cancer-protective barrier for the body. Numerous medical studies from Iran, Egypt, and other countries have also shown that some active components in honey water can trigger programmed cancer cell death, apoptosis, and inhibit the formation of blood vessels that feed tumors, showing potential in supporting treatment for various cancers. Moreover, for patients undergoing chemotherapy and radiotherapy, honey water helps reduce side effects such as oral mucositis and nausea. Many nutrition experts also recommend consuming honey water in moderate amounts to replenish energy and soothe discomfort beyond its cancer prevention potential. What secrets does honey water hold in terms of anti-aging? We know that one of the core causes of aging is chronic inflammation and oxidative stress. Free radicals accumulate daily, continuously attacking cells, leading to sagging skin and declining organ function. Natural antioxidants in honey water can activate important anti-aging enzyme systems in the body, thereby slowing down the aging process. At the same time, B vitamins, amino acids, and the many minerals found in honey water are essential for promoting collagen synthesis, increasing elasticity, and retaining moisture in the skin, making it firmer and smoother. Many people, especially middle-aged women who have maintained a long-term honey water habit, report similar experiences: a healthier complexion, no more chapped lips, and skin that looks brighter and less dull. These are all tangible signs that honey water is gently regulating the body from the inside out. It is not a miracle cure with instant results, but rather a slow, reliable, side effect-free wellness solution that can be used long-term. The fourth benefit of honey water is stabilizing blood sugar. Honey water is sweet. Can diabetics consume it? This is almost always the first question for anyone concerned about blood sugar when faced with honey water. In reality, this is a fairly common misconception in healthcare. It's true that honey water contains sugar, but its main components are natural glucose and fructose. These simple sugars are quickly absorbed by the body, but are less likely to cause sharp spikes in blood sugar compared to cane sugar or white sugar. More importantly, honey water also contains a large number of plant polyphenols and trace elements such as zinc, selenium, and manganese. These active compounds help increase insulin sensitivity, improve insulin resistance, and allow cells to use blood sugar more steadily. A systematic review published in the prestigious journal Nutrition Reviews in 2021 also supports this view. The study found that, under the condition of maintaining a healthy diet, consuming a small amount of natural honey water daily can help. People with prediabetes and mild diabetes reduce fasting blood sugar levels and HbA1c. Can diabetics consume honey water? The answer is yes, but it must be done conditionally and wisely. Experts recommend following these safety guidelines. Strictly control the dosage. The total daily intake should not exceed 1 small teaspoon, about 5 to 7 grams. Combine it smartly with foods rich in protein or fiber, such as unsweetened yogurt or oatmeal, to lower the overall glycemic index. Time your consumption wisely. Avoid taking it on an empty stomach. It's best consumed about 30 minutes after a meal. Choose high-quality, pure honey water. It must be natural and unprocessed, without any added sugar syrup. Most importantly, understand that the sweetness of honey water does not make it an absolute taboo, as long as it is used correctly and the dosage is well controlled. 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 34 seconds. Honey water can be a reasonable companion in blood sugar management, allowing a healthy lifestyle to retain a touch of sweetness. The fifth major benefit of honey water is cardiovascular protection. Heart health is one of the top concerns for both the general population and the elderly. Problems such as high blood pressure, high blood lipids, and atherosclerosis often silently threaten our health. Fortunately, we can build an effective defense barrier through smart daily dietary choices, and honey water is one of the natural options. Often overlooked, yet simple and easy to implement. The flavonoids, polyphenols, and organic acids in honey water are all extremely powerful natural antioxidants. One of their primary actions is to inhibit the oxidation of low-density lipoprotein LDL. It's commonly referred to as bad cholesterol. This oxidation process is a key link in the development of atherosclerosis and the formation of blood clots. A study from Greece found that after 6 consecutive weeks of consuming 1 teaspoon of honey water daily, its participants' triglyceride and total cholesterol levels dropped significantly, while their levels of good cholesterol, HDL, increased. In addition, honey water is a rich source of natural minerals such as potassium, magnesium, and calcium. These trace elements help dilate blood vessels, maintain stable blood pressure, and thus reduce the heart's workload. Many people who experience symptoms like cold hands and feet, numbness after sitting for long periods, shortness of breath when walking, and fatigue may be dealing with poor circulation and the warming properties of honey. Water can help improve microcirculation in the body. Of course, it's worth noting that honey water has a mild anticoagulant effect. People taking blood thinners like aspirin should consult their doctor before use. Many friends and elderly individuals who have persisted in taking 1 teaspoon of honey water daily report that their heart rate has stabilized and their blood pressure no longer fluctuates erratically. Ultimately, honey water is not an instant cure, but rather a natural, enduring, and quiet companion that helps protect your heart health. The 6th major benefit of honey water is immune system regulation. Every time the weather changes, we notice many people around us catching colds or coughing, especially for older adults and those with weakened immunity. Even a mild cold can last for weeks. Instead of passively taking medicine after falling ill, we should actively strengthen our immune defenses beforehand. In this respect, honey water is an excellent natural immune regulator. It works in 2 ways. On one hand, honey water contains vitamin C, B vitamins, zinc, selenium, and many other trace elements, all of which are extremely important for immune cell function. On the other hand, the natural polysaccharides in honey water can effectively activate macrophages and T cells in the body, enhancing the body's ability to fight off external bacteria and viruses. A study published in the reputable journal Functional Food provided evidence for this. Participants who drank honey water daily for 2 consecutive weeks showed a significant increase in white blood cell activity in the function of natural killer NK cells. This demonstrates that honey water not only helps prevent colds, but also fundamentally improves the reaction speed and recovery ability of our entire immune system. When you start feeling the first symptoms of a cold, such as a dry or itchy throat, you can try some natural honey water recipes. For example, warm honey water can soothe the throat and reduce inflammation effectively, while ginger tea with honey water can bring warmth to those prone to chills. Honey water is also very beneficial for children's growth, development, and immunity. However, please remember that to prevent the risk of Clostridium botulinum infection, children under 1 year old should never consume any honey products. In the post-pandemic era, boosting the immune system has become a common societal awareness. And honey water offers a daily protective solution that requires no extra purchases, has no side effects, and is easy to maintain. 1 small spoonful a day is both a way to nourish the body and to recharge your immune shield. The 7th benefit of honey water is oral health care. When it comes to oral hygiene, many people instinctively think that sweet foods cause tooth decay and are skeptical about honey water. But the truth is exactly the opposite. In the field of dental care, oral health care, pure honey water not only does no harm, but is also an excellent protector. Honey water has this effect thanks to its natural antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. It can effectively inhibit the growth of many disease-causing bacteria in the oral cavity, especially those responsible for tooth decay and gum disease, such as Streptococcus mutans. A clinical study also found that rinsing the mouth with warm honey water every morning and evening for 2 weeks significantly reduced inflammation indices and plaque formation in participants. It can also improve dry mouth and bad breath caused by reduced saliva secretion. In addition, honey water's ability to soothe and nourish the throat is highly valued, especially for those whose work requires frequent voice use, such as teachers, lecturers, or singers. A cup of warm honey water is like a moisturizing mask for the vocal cords, quickly relieving dryness and hoarseness. This is truly a practical voice care product. You can try rinsing your mouth with honey water after waking in the morning, or holding a small spoonful in your mouth before bed, and letting it dissolve slowly to continuously nourish the mucous membranes. For both adults and the elderly, a healthy mouth not only makes eating comfortable, but is also important for effective nutrient absorption. Honey water is a close companion that can care for both the mouth and throat at the same time. The 8th benefit of honey water is reducing stress and anxiety. The fast-paced rhythm of modern society keeps many people's minds in a constant state of tension. Pressures from work, family, and social relationships often manifest as anxiety, restlessness, and an overactive mind at bedtime. This imbalance of body and mind is often closely linked to autonomic nervous system disorders and blood sugar fluctuations. In such moments, honey water acts like a pressure release valve for the soul. It can gently help the brain release more serotonin, a neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation and soothing the day's accumulated tension. Once emotions have quieted, nighttime sleep comes naturally. The body will convert the daytime tranquility into melatonin, a sleep-supporting hormone that guides us into a deep, restorative rest cycle. Many who have adopted this habit share that after regularly taking a spoonful of honey water before bed, the most noticeable change is a more stable mood. They no longer feel the need to mindlessly scroll on their phones before bed to tire themselves out, but can relax naturally and easily set aside the day's thoughts. For perimenopausal women whose sleep is affected by emotional fluctuations, or mental workers who often worry, this inner peace is especially precious. So instead of calling honey water a dessert, think of it as a sweet lullaby for the soul, easing mental burdens, calming chaotic thoughts, and welcoming sleep in a peaceful, natural way. Now that we fully understand the countless health benefits of honey water, let's move on to the practical part: how to choose the right honey. Consume it properly and store it correctly so that each spoonful delivers its full value. 1. How to choose good honey water? Check the label. Choose reputable brands with a clear label stating it is pure honey water. Avoid products mixed with synthetic sugar syrup, Recognize crystallization. Many people mistakenly think crystallized. Honey is spoiled, but in fact, honey that crystallizes easily and has a thick texture is often a sign of natural high-quality honey. How to consume for the best effect. Timing. A cup of warm honey water in the morning on an empty stomach can gently start up the digestive system. A small spoonful before bed helps relax the mind and improve sleep quality. Temperature. Control. The water used to mix honey should not exceed 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Higher temperatures will destroy enzymes and valuable nutrients in the honey. Fixed dosage. The recommended daily amount is 1 to 2 small servings. Avoid excessive use to prevent excessive sugar intake. How to store honey water to prevent spoilage. Store at room temperature in a cool, dry place. Refrigeration is unnecessary and can actually speed up crystallization. Use honey properly. Always use a clean, dry spoon when scooping honey to avoid introducing water or contaminants into the container, which could cause spoilage. Asterisk, by now you've probably gained a whole new perspective on this naturally sweet gift from nature. Perhaps we've underestimated the gentle yet enduring power of honey water. Honey water is not a miracle cure for all diseases. It's more like a trusted companion for your health, woven seamlessly into daily life and always reliable. Its strength doesn't lie in instant change, but in the quiet, consistent care it provides day after day, helping to regulate the body, store functions, and soothe emotions in a subtle way. One spoonful of honey water may not transform your life overnight, but it can brighten your morning and bring peace to your night. When this simple act of consistency becomes a habit after months of accumulation, your body will remember the happiness born from that sweetness. If you agree with this philosophy of gentle yet powerful healthcare, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. Every like you give is the greatest motivation for us to continue researching and sharing more practical health knowledge. We also look forward to hearing your stories or experiences with honey water in the comments below. Your experience might inspire and help many others. Wishing you a healthy and sweet day.